So for this lab, we are going to use the Fedora 28 graphical user interface. And we are going to go ahead and we are going to understand a little bit about the exercises 5.4 and 5.5. So for this part of the lab, we are going to first log in. In fact, we can log in directly into the TTY4 terminal as the root. And then we are first going to go to edit the etcfs tab using the file editor and adding a particular line. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to edit. But I think to do step number 6 to 11, we need to have done the other steps. So let me go to TTY terminal number 3 first, log in as. There we will first ls -l dev SDA to look at all the details of the SDA, which are including the block number, file number, major and minor inode numbers. In fact, I can go ahead and I can look for TTY terminals from 0 to 6 and identify them. So these are character files and those were block files. I can further go ahead and I can go to the so it is asking us to now go ahead and look at df-ht. Okay, sorry, df-T to be able to look at all the different types of okay, and look at all the file systems which are mounted. In fact, we can also go ahead and we can go to TTY1, log in as one of the users. And there one can go in and in fact, I can go into the activities, go to the files. The files are not opening for some reason. So we went to files, right? So where are the files opened? Let us just see for the files to open. Actually, we need to wait for the files to open. It's not opening for some reason. Okay, let me see. What is it that we can do to go ahead and maybe I can open from here. Can I open the, let me see all. Let me open etc. Okay, or let me open. Why is it that the open in a new window? Why isn't it the files are not opening in a new window, which is very strange. So for some reason, the files are not opening. Okay, not now. Let me see. Okay. What about some softwares that opens? What about settings that open? Let's go shopping. What about the settings? Yeah, settings will open. Okay, devices. Okay, so these are opening. Okay, now they open. Okay, so in the other locations, or so I do see the Windows network. Access this computer. Okay, okay, cancel. Okay, so do see in the other locations there is my computer, which is the present one, which I can go ahead and I can see. So I'll do one thing. I will go back here. I will go to the settings, go to the storage. I don't think I can add anything here. So what I'll do is I'll quickly shut it down and I will just connect the Fedora 28 ISO. I'm going to say okay. Then I'm going to restart this machine, but I'm not going to choose to boot from the CD-ROM, but I just want it there. Oh, I think I was not supposed to click on this. I think this is loading the Fedora from scratch. Oh my God. No, 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 no. This is not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Power it down again. I'm going to switch it on again because I don't need the operating system. I was not supposed to select anything. Okay. So the automatic boot will happen in the next 52 seconds. So let's just wait for it. So I don't want it to boot from here, right? So let me just stop it. I think I need to change the boot order. So I need to go to storage and no, I need to go to system, and instead of this, I need to boot from the hard disk. Okay, so move this optical even below this. Then let me try again because I need to boot from the hard drive first. And then if there is anything I need to try. So first let me try to boot from the hard drive. So this time it has allowed me to boot from the hard drive. So now I'm going to go to the settings. And then I'm going to go to the files. Here I now see the Fedora one. Okay, so the Fedora DVD is here. Okay, so now I do see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some commands. So the one that I will run would be, I will go to the terminal. And here I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make some changes. So let me do ls. So this is instructor and label. Okay, there is nothing called label. So the one that I have is, so this is just the one. So this is the instructor is where I have this Fedora machine, okay? So I'm going to use this Fedora machine from here. I'm going to copy it because this is the name. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do unmount, umount. In fact, let me do ls slash so run. Okay, and these are the files inside it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do unmount. Okay, sorry, umount, not unmount. Umount. And then I'm going to do df-ht just to see what is the present status. And then I'm going to do mount dev cd-rom mnt. Oh, there is no such directory. Let me mkdir then first. So let me do. So there is something called cd-rom, cd-rom. So cd-rom is not a directory. Okay, all right. So let me once again then do mount cd-rom and mnt. Only root can mount. So sudo su mount dev cd-rom mnt. Device write protector mounted read only. Okay, that's the issue. And now if I go ahead and check lsmnt, I can see that my file is right there. In fact, I can go ahead and I can quickly do fdisk dev sda. So fdisk dev sda. Okay. and it is saying type M for help. These are all the different types of option. I'm going to say P to print the present partition table. So I have dev SDA 1, 2, and 3. I will click N to create a new partition. And it is saying that present partition types are 3 primary, 0 extended. I will click P. Default is extended, but I want a primary partition. So the partition number 4. Okay. Then I'm going to do W to save my changes. Then I'm going to do part probe. Okay. Because it is only read only. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to do make mkfs file system ext4 dev sda4. Okay. Then I'm going to do mkdir data mount / dev sda4 to the data lsblk to list the details. Then I'm going to copy recursively everything from root to the data. Then I'm going to do ls/data, and then I'm going to do df-ht. Sorry, df-ht. Then I'm going to do umount data, and now I'll do pv create dev sda4. Say yes. vg create vg00 dev sda4 vg display, and then I'm going to do lv create -4-n data vg00. mkfs mount lv display lsblk df-ht. Then I'm going to edit, so I'm going to do vi etc fs tab, and there I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make an entry here. reboot. Let us do LSB just to see. So you can see that my logical volume is now already created and linked here. Okay, so my logical volume is available. All right, so I can in fact create fdisk dev sdb command. Seeing changes so that only once you write them. Fdisk cannot open dev sdb. Just give me a minute. Okay. But in fact, let us go ahead and let us create. Let's try to do pv create. Okay, so it is saying you're a non-root user, so sudo su. And then I will do pv create dev sdb1. Okay, and it is saying sbd sbd1. SDA, oh, my bad. Hmm. Hmm. We don't have any more space, so that's actually, I think, the reason why this is happening. Okay. Okay, so but then I think that's let's keep it as this. And I think because we already used all the space, we can't actually go ahead and use anymore. So that is the reason why we cannot do. So let's stop here then.